My name is Samela St. Pierre. I'm a 29-year-old artist and illustrator living in San Diego, California. Before movement therapy classes with Rome, I was attending a local yoga studio as well as high-intensity interval training classes at a gym. I had a home meditation practice through an app. So I was always really active physically. I ride my bike everywhere as my main form of transportation, and had a spirituality practice also separate from all that. The results of movement therapy so far physically have been an increased stability in my body, especially in my shoulders. They feel stronger and more stable than I think they potentially ever have. The mobility in my spine has increased tremendously, which is wild. It's something I've been working on for the last 15, 16 years, has been the mobility and flexibility of my spine. And the acceleration of that improvement is just, intense in a good way these past 2 months. So it's really awesome to experience that and just observe that. Mentally, I'm just calmer and in a better mood after class the days that I do show up. And just even from the beginning to the end of class, just having a chance to observe that and remember who I'm living into, what I really want to put my energy into for the day. And spiritually, just learning to laugh at myself all the time and not take things so seriously as I'm doing froggy leaps across the floor or monkey prowler, tennis ball bouncing chaos, and just trying new things and laughing about it and being bad at stuff in the most playful kid way, where there's no competition or performance at the end about it. It's just for the sake of learning and having fun and being challenged in a group of really, really awesome people. The number one biggest benefit of movement therapy so far for me has been the integration of so many different aspects of things that I was already super into and devoted to, with the addition of these novel elements that are incredibly challenging and fun to disassemble and attempt and reattempt. So I was already in the world of dance and yoga and fitness, meditation, pranayama, lymphatic shaking, and so then emotional intelligence. So then to have all of that experience in one class, as well, and flexibility work, is super fun. But then to have an addition of the coordination and the it's just been honestly fun. Not taking myself so seriously has been the biggest benefit of movement therapy, hands down. What almost prevented me from movement therapy in the first place? Honestly, nothing. As soon as I heard about it, I was super down. I'm always into trying new classes and trying out. If one of my friends is teaching a class, I'm there, even if it's something I don't super care about, like Zumba. Am I allowed to say that? Fine. However, I will say that I was planning on just doing it once or twice a week. That way I could continue with my everyday something new, different kind of yoga, different kind of dance, different kind of intensity, HIIT class or fitness class thing every day, because I get bored. And I'm just more engaged when I'm doing things once or twice a week before. But now I can't, I never want to miss a day of movement therapy. It's so fulfilling and engaging, and it adds upon itself in a way that I'm super, I regret every day that I miss class. What has exceeded my expectations and surprised me the most since beginning movement therapy with Rome is the amount of pain relief I've experienced in my body. I don't think I even realized how much pain I actually was in before, until experiencing my body now and just being wow, that was really uncomfortable before. And it's a lot of just small or simple repeated movements with all these intricate little details, which I love. It's very similar to yoga, but repeated to a point where it's like, what is the point of this? But trust the process, and then the experience afterwards, the effects have just been really wonderful. Honestly, really surprising. As somebody who moves a lot, it's really made a difference. Yeah. And then what also has surprised me is that in a class where I can openly curse and listen to hardcore hip hop, I can also get so deep and spiritual and emotional. Like, it's really beautiful balance that feels real and authentic. If my best friend was on the fence about starting movement therapy, I would say try it out for 10 consecutive days. Just challenge yourself mentally and physically and emotionally, and just do it, and do all of the things, all of the movements. And then at the end, tell me that you're not grateful. Yeah, I would just challenge her to do it.